For those of you that missed last week's video, after months of blood, sweat and tears building the 4-litre inline 6-power W203, getting it dialed in on the dyno and towing it 2 hours to my hometown, this happened within the first 10 minutes of driving it. That didn't last very long. Forgot about the freaking hood latches. I just wish I got that moment on camera, but I ended off the video down this road and I simply wanted to move the car to a different location while I am here. AKA my brother-in-law's tire workshop. He's just right around the corner. Just to put into context, I'm standing in my friend's yard, went down this road, made a left turn over there, and about there is where all hell broke loose. So like I said, I simply wanted to move the car to a different location because over here at my friend's house, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but the slight gradient change in his driveway turns out to be a bit too much for the lowered C400 on the gut coil. So that's why we have those pieces of steel over there for the exhaust not to hit this little rail. So getting the car in and out turns out to be a real pain. Definitely not a very proud moment, but turned around, came back to my friend's house and parked the car. At that stage I thought this whole road trip, all the planning and effort that went into it, was all for nothing. Luckily, my brother-in-law tracked down a second-hand window in the next town over that I can go and pick up for a great deal that very same day. So all that was left to do now was to prep the car for the new windshield. Looking at the bright side, I needed a new windshield anyway because, as we know, it had some cracks in it, but this was definitely not part of the plan. So while I waited for them to remove the window for me to go pick up, I got started removing the hood because the brackets or the hinges of the hood also broke, so that will need some fixing. Then I could go ahead and remove the shattered glass and clean everything up and get it ready. And just like that, a few days later, the new windshield was in and we can finally try this again. Well, let's try this again. And of course, didn't take me very long to find the biggest rock to hit with the left rear tire. Luckily, I couldn't see any obvious damage except for one of the diffuser pieces that got ripped off. But anyway, didn't really have a plan. I just wanted to get a few clips of the car while it's driving and while it's still drivable and just kind of feel it out. So like I said, this is my hometown. I grew up in the area and I learned how to drive on roads like these. Another thing I really wanted to get a cool clip of is the flamethrower in the exhaust. So we tried to get a cool clip of that too. Getting a clip of the flames turned out to be a bit more difficult than I thought. It isn't very consistent, so sometimes it would work, sometimes it won't. I need to get that injector connected up to get some consistent flames, but it does sound amazing. Now, unfortunately, with the whole windshield situation and the fact that I'm only here for 2 weeks, I really wanted to make more videos, but we are running out of time. So I already went ahead and got those other wheels on the back. Then I also removed this side of the diffuser, just the side piece, because the other side broke off or got ripped off. Tonight we are going out for one last hoorah with this thing and tried to do a donut. So that was a very big goal of mine, to do my first ever donut in a car. That's kind of why I built the car, or one big reason I did. So I think I'm gonna give it a quick wash so that it looks good on camera, fill it up with fuel, and then a bit later on, I want to turn my dream into a reality. Wish me luck. Let's do this. Holy smokes, what a machine this turned out to be. That right there has to be one of the best experiences I've had behind the wheel of a car. And I know this car is slow as f***. Going fast is scary. What I just did with the C400, fooling around, that's where it's at. That was the goal for the Project C400. I don't really want to weld the diff of the M104 Turbo and ruin the drivability of it, so I built this. Now with that being said, I guess the next step for the C400 will be to add some boost, eh? Really hope somehow I can make that happen. But anyway, what a huge success this road trip has been. I just want to give a huge thanks to all the people that helped make this happen. My sister and her husband opening up their home for me to have a place to crash. My brother from another mother, Georgie, he's always helping me with all the shenanigans and making things happen. Always giving a helping hand where it's needed. I really do appreciate it. And then to all the guys that helped me film this video, you guys know who you are. Thank you so much. You really helped me create one badass video. Lastly, but certainly not least, to every single one of you guys that keep watching my videos, really appreciate the support. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. I really do appreciate your support in all my shenanigans and weird ideas. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Everything just came together at the end. With the windshield that broke, with that rock I hit, this has been an eventful 2 weeks, but now I need to get the C400 back in towing mode. Need to get that prop shaft removed. Maybe change out the wheels because tomorrow morning heading back home, back to normal. But it's been fun and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. And then I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Always have a vision, I go by at night, I be in my feelings, I'ma be fine.